My name is Shauna, and I'm just a queer girl who wants to make a video. And you might want to buckle up for this one, because this is going to be a little long. Meet Laura Najm and Nerali Morales, the main characters of the Keeping Up with the Najms channel on YouTube. You might have seen me talk about them in my last video posted a couple weeks ago, and if you haven't, you might want to pause and go back to watch that video, because it gives you a brief introduction to the drama that surrounds them. But here I am today with another video on them because I am obsessed, obviously. Laura, a Cancer born June 25th, 2005, is an aspiring rapper and content creator, most known for her content posted on YouTube and TikTok. She also goes by the name Young Lo sometimes. Nerali, a Sagittarius born December 1st, 2000, is most known for her dedication to her relationship with Laura. Before there was ever a Laura and Nerali, there was Laura and Michaela. Laura and ex-girlfriend Michaela Brienne were in a 3-year-long relationship and shared a YouTube channel consisting of vlog and prank content. According to Laura, their channel amassed 188,000 subscribers before the breakup. Laura must have wiped the channel of all but one video, because the only video that's still up that talks about their relationship is "Me and Michaela broke up, telling y'all everything y'all been asking about," posted March 22nd, 2021. After the breakup, Michaela tried to take a back seat to making new content because she would only appear sporadically on the channel. Soon though, Michaela became a cog in the machine by becoming rivals with Nerali and fighting for Laura's affections. From May 2021 until July 2021, Michaela featured in several videos teasing fights and arguments between Nerali while Laura sits back and films. The last video that Michaela is involved in is "I take Michaela to buy a car, Nerali comes." Ends up getting introduced on the channel 2 days after Michaela and Laura's breakup video is posted. Already, they were creating and promoting an OnlyFans channel at the beginning and end of their videos. Laura makes it a point to establish that they are only friends, but would constantly tease a blurred line between relationship and friendship. This is evident when Laura calls Nerali her wife friend, and even starts one of their videos with, "This is our nighttime routine is a beautiful friendship." They don't make their relationship official until July 2021 in a video titled "Meet My New Girlfriend, It's Official." As I mentioned earlier, Michaela still participated in the Najms channel for about 2 months after her and Laura called it quits. In a closure video posted April 2021, Michaela voiced her discomfort with Laura's new relationship with Nerali. Laura begins to push the girls' limits by tricking them into talking face-to-face in a video titled "Michaela Meets My Girlfriend," which begins their long-standing conflict. In this video, Michaela tells Nerali, "I thought you two were just her friend, but obviously it led to more and more stuff." Michaela even posts a 50-minute video in June of 2021 where she goes to Laura's house to handle things with Nerali. She tells watchers, "I'm not going to just walk away from something like that just because a female is mad. I don't care. You know how many were when we got together?" In essence, Nerali and Michaela were supposed to fight to win the rights to Laura, but they don't actually get into a physical fight in the video. The only time Michaela and Nerali come to blows is in Michaela and Nerali Finally Box, where they don boxing gloves and fight in Laura's backyard while Laura films and her younger brother Ali referees. From what I can tell, Laura takes this opportunity to clown on Michaela and uplift Nerali somewhat. In March of 2023, Michaela, with her new girlfriend Dre, released a video talking about Laura and Nerali, who they call Nutella. They claimed that everything was fake and that Nerali was only brought onto the channel for business purposes, but was used to kindle a relationship with Laura. Michaela also alleges that Laura emptied their shared bank account after she didn't offer to give her her social security card right when she first asked. A big sticking point in the Najm content is the IVF pregnancy journey that Laura and Nerali go through. I'm sure when they started this journey, they both anticipated that it would remain a thing for just the two of them, but that wouldn't get Laura her views, now would it? The first time pregnancy gets mentioned is in a Q&A video titled "Nerali Trying to Get Pregnant on the Baby" in May 2021, where Laura turns Nerali down by saying, "When I start a family, I want to get married and have lots of kids with one person. I don't want different baby mamas." This obviously doesn't age well because Laura ends up with a rumored 5 baby mamas by this time in 2023. Editing Shauna here with like a little bit of context. There are clips all over their more recent YouTube videos where Laura is talking down to Nerali for what seems like no real reason other than that she's mad at Nerali. And in one of the videos, which I'm going to show after this, Laura's basically telling Nerali that the fact that they have kids together doesn't actually mean anything to her, and that she's going to go do it with other people anyways. And I think that that is just a problematic thing to do to somebody who's literally has your child inside of them, and that was willing to do that not once but twice at least.
Anymore, Laura, like, please just leave me alone.
You said we have kids together. What is that? That doesn't mean nothing to me.
Now let's talk about the main baby mother, Nerali. Due to Laura and Nerali claiming that they were pregnant starting in October 2021, their fans became skeptical of the truth because Nerali wasn't showing at all. Due to fan skepticism, Laura and Nerali post The Truth About Pregnancy, in which Laura claims that Nerali is pregnant but just isn't showing. They use anecdotal evidence to try to further back that proof. With Nerali giving birth in October 2021, it is likely that she actually got pregnant somewhere in late January, early February. Even though pregnancy should always be stress-free, it seemed like Laura had nothing but stress to provide for Nerali. Haley, who we'll talk about more later, gets introduced to the potential second baby mother in December 2021 because Laura was unhappy with the fact that Nerali would threaten Laura's access to their child while they were still expecting. And while Nerali and Haley were still working on becoming baby mothers for Laura, T enters the channel January 2022, claiming that she and Laura had gone through the IVF process years ago and she is now raising Laura's child alone. She reports that the child looked just like Laura and was 4 years old. The only problem with the T content is that Laura refused to get a maternal DNA test because they don't prove anything and they take time to infantilize Laura by claiming that Nerali put Laura into children's swim classes so that Laura couldn't cheat on Nerali anymore. And as fast as T came into view, she was gone again. New girl Emma reveals that she and Laura were undergoing the IVF process in May of 2022. And lastly, Bella, who is affectionately labeled third baby mama, is revealed during my third baby mama got my name tatted on her face video in March of 2023. Nerali did end up giving birth to a healthy boy, King Dior Najm, October 14, 2022, despite all of the drama surrounding her. She ended up doing the process again pretty soon after giving birth and is now pregnant with baby number 2. For a short period, Laura and Nerali tried to tease that they were having twins, but this was dispelled in a doctor's appointment filmed and posted on the channel in May 2023. Let's meet Haley. Haley was the Najm's first co-star after Michaela left the channel. Before she was featured on the channel, she was actually best friends with Michaela and another YouTuber, Maya Faith. The trio lost contact because Haley began working with Laura and took $1,000 from Laura to talk down on Michaela in videos. She was introduced on the Najm channel in October 2021 in I Take Haley on a Date. Nerali pulls up. Season 1, Episode 11. I wanted to note that they began using season and episode numbers behind some of their videos around this time, so that's why this episode has Episode 11, Season 1. Haley's story is that she'd been to jail before and is on parole but is willing to fight when the time calls for it. Despite the content in which Haley and Nerali beef for Laura's attention, they begin to kind of work together in Me and Haley Look for Laura, Ambulance, 24-hour scavenger hunt until I find her in December 2021, where Laura has now left both of them and tries to meet new girls. As mentioned earlier, Haley teases having Laura's second child at the end of 2021. Basically, Haley is involved with the antics of Laura and Nerali and the gaggle of girls that get introduced around that time. And at one point, she claims that Laura slept with her cousin in January of 2022. After T got introduced, Haley joins Nerali to fight for her since Nerali is pregnant and can't fight T. She even gets Nerali arrested at one point so that Laura can bail Nerali out in January of 2022. Around February of 2022, though, Haley exposes the Najms for their wrongdoings, but she has since deleted all of those videos from her YouTube channel. Laura does discuss Haley's exposition in another video, actually in 2 videos, but then Haley is phased out of the channel for new people to. These next few girls don't actually end up staying on the channel for very long, so I've clumped them together for some time purposes. Giselle enters during season 3 in November 2021 and stays for only 9 days. T, who was supposedly Laura's first baby mother and claimed that Laura did the IVF process with her before Laura blew up, had been left raising their son alone ever since. This content made it extremely evident that they were using fake plot lines because Laura declined doing a maternal DNA test, and the mysterious child was only ever shown off screen to those participating in the video. Team manages to last on the channel from January 10th of 2022 to April 9th of 2022. And then there's Vivian. Vivian was supposedly Nerali's cousin. She premieres first in Laura Got Caught with My Cousin Tells Them the Truth video footage in February of 2022. In March of 2022, Vivian gets Keeping Up with the Najms tattooed on her thigh, but then easily switches into the loving auntie role after 7 videos where she vies for Laura's love. I also want to take the time to mention Sway from the Sway and Jay couple on YouTube. She was, I think, unwillingly pulled into the Najm content in May of 2023. Nerali essentially was claiming that Sway had been trying to collaborate with Laura and Nerali, but was actually plotting on Laura while still dating Jay. This is a weird time in the content because Nerali was claiming that she was done with Laura for good and that she didn't actually care what was happening in Laura's life, but she took time to post several videos trying to expose Sway from cheating on Jay and trying to sleep with Laura. Again, I don't actually think Sway had any parts in trying to get click content for the Najms. I think that she was kind of just stuck being a pawn in the Najm game, if that makes any sense. Emma enters the scene in Nerali Meet My New Bae Emma, posted April 2022. She becomes a staple on the channel, somewhat similar to what Haley was when she was on the channel. Throughout her time on the channel, Emma would beef with Nerali and fight over Laura's affection to the point of saying that they're both willing to have children with Laura, even though Laura tells them both that she wants nothing to do with them. In a cyclical manner, Laura ghosts Nerali and Emma, which leads them to spark up a short-lived love connection. Soon after they start dating, Nerali and Emma break up due to claims that Emma was cheating on Nerali with Laura and other girls. At one point, Emma was the main other baby mama and would even have content on the Najm's TikTok channel where she'd be rubbing her stomach or holding a newborn. This rumor was dispelled in a TikTok live by Bella, and currently Emma has no connections with Laura, Nerali, or anybody else, and is no longer filming videos with them from what I can tell. Bella, a longtime fan of the Najms, came onto the channel after Laura and Nerali reached out to her. She had been making content using audio that had Nerali's voice, and fans of the Najms dubbed her Nerali's twin. There were some really weird discrepancies in the videos that featured Bella, such as Bella and Nerali wearing the same outfit in a video posted April 28th, 2022, when the prank that called for them to be wearing the same outfit was posted a day later, April 29th, 2022. Also, Bella would switch from pining for Laura and fighting with Emma and Nerali to win Laura over to wanting to become Nerali's new girlfriend or wanting to sleep with Emma. In a lot of ways, Bella came off as the butt of the joke in the content that she participated in. Nerali and Emma would lock her outside of hotel rooms during girls' trips that they took to get away from Laura. Nerali would turn Bella's advancements down, making Bella seem desperate in other videos. And outside of the YouTube world, Bella would participate in TikTok live skits that involved her children, in which Laura and Nerali would tell viewers to call CPS on Bella while she was outside of earshot. Bella ended up exposing the Najms in videos posted in June of 2023. She ended up claiming that Laura stole her Instagram account after Bella wasn't able to go live when they wanted her to, and they posted their own nude content on Bella's page in an effort to get Bella's account banned. She reveals that all of the content involving her was fake and that even the tattoo she had done on her chest was done in an effort to give them more fame. She also mentioned in the second video that Laura and Nerali made her participate in skits that would make her look bad, all for the laughs from their viewers.
Obviously some stuff, okay, no, all of it was fake, obviously. It was
Now, I know that so far there's been a lot of names, a lot of dates, and a lot of confusing things said by me in this video. To make everything a little less confusing, let me tell you about the most important love triangles in the Najm timeline. Laura flies Bella out April 11th, 2023, and 2 days later she introduces Emma into the mix. They both come in during a breakup between Laura and Nerali. On April 30th, Bella is reintroduced as Nerali's new girlfriend, while Nerali claims that her main focus is still on Laura. During the girls' trip in May of 2022, Bella, Emma, and Nerali are all secretly pining for Laura's attention while celebrating being done with Laura together. After revealing that Laura and Emma were expecting a child together, Laura goes ghost on the duo. This then leads Emma and Nerali to date each other, which only lasts from June 15th, 2022 to July 6th of 2022. After this, though, Bella and Emma are no longer used in the YouTube content. I do want to note, though, that Bella does still participate in TikTok live events up until June of the Najm channel was just like any other couples channel that you could find on YouTube. Their content consisted of pranks such as telling her I don't want to mess with her anymore, I asked her, or I tried to drop Nerali off at the airport. They soon shifted to more clickbait content, assumingly to garner more views. Some of their clickbait titles included rating a model's explicit outfits, Nerali tries to pull up at the hotel, I rushed my baby mama to the hospital, she squares up on me and takes my car, exposing Laura, emotional, and etc. A majority of their clickbait content involved people pulling up, fighting, or getting arrested. There are at least 13 videos on the Keeping Up with the Najms channel that claim that the duo are breaking up or have to leave each other for good. According to some reports, all of the breakup content is fake, just like their pranks and clickbait content is. Here are some of the ends of Laura and Nerali videos that I could find. Some of the videos that were supposed to highlight the end of the relationship were formatted as documentaries with the title Surviving Laura. Nerali would begin to call Laura a narcissistic and abusive person and claim that Laura had been cheating and degrading her. Even when Nerali would claim to have evidence, she would only really give one screenshot of a text thread or something and then use the rest of the video to rant about how bad Laura is. Laura would end up retaliating with releasing of videos called Surviving Nerali. Her videos were supposed to be exposing some of Nerali's toxic ways, but they seemed more like cash grabs. Good news for anyone wondering, they are back together. In her video titled Are Me and Laura Back Together, Nerali acts maniacally, announcing that she's back with Laura and will stay with Laura forever, even if Laura continues to cheat on her. From her introduction on the channel, Nerali kind of leaned into the crazy Latina stereotype. She would pop up wherever Laura is, say that she put Life 360 on Laura's phone without Laura's knowledge or consent, use the Tesla to pinpoint where Laura is, and even go through Laura's phone. She really started hamming it up in her video Me and Haley Look for Laura, Ambulance, 24-hour scavenger hunt until I find her in December 2021. Usually her craziness was shown via dead eyes, talking to her Laura face tattoos, stomping around on camera, showcasing walls of pictures with Laura, and talking to or kissing the pictures. Threatening to call an ambulance to take her to the hospital was also one of her ploys. Other girls would sometimes get involved in Nerali's crazy antics. Nerali really had no shame in dressing up and putting on in front of the camera. May of 2022, she showcased a Dora costume searching for Laura, and in May of 2023, Nerali even went as far as to put Joker-type makeup on with extensions installed badly while talking to her tattoos and a blown-up picture of herself and Laura on her showcase wall. These videos were posted back-to-back from May 3rd, 2023 through May 4th, 2023. And soon she had catchphrases such as, "See you soon, lover," or "Oh hi, I didn't see you there. We didn't see you there." Worst of all, Nerali even solidified her crazy spot with many permanent tattoos in Laura's honor. It appears that Laura has an aptitude for convincing girls to get her name tattooed, all for the sake of views. Nerali's first tattoo, which was Laura's name on her forearm, was revealed in April 2021. She then tattooed Laura's name on her throat in May of 2021. Her other tattoos weren't documented on the channel, but Nerali got her viral face tattoo in a video posted October of 2022. By this time, Nerali had 3 visible tattoos of Laura's face and at least 4 tattoos that were visible of Laura's name. She is rumored to have somewhere between 20 to 30 tattoos dedicated just to Laura. One that might even be on her down under area, which we can't really confirm. But Nerali isn't the only one to get a tattoo in Laura's honor. Bella has Laura's name tattooed across her chest, even though she's now admitted that it was all just to help the Najms get more views. Vivian, who is Nerali's cousin, has Keeping Up with the Najms tattooed on her thigh. Michaela has Laura's name tattooed on her arm. And a mystery girl has Laura's name tattooed on her collarbone. Najm's working model is that they rely on outlandish hooks to get viewers. Early on, they shared problematic views on what makes women really gay. In the video Who Knows Me Best, Michaela or Nerali gets emotional.
Let me just say something real quick. Because if you have sex with a strap and you say you gay, you not gay.
Nerali also at some points claims to have been physically abused by Laura in TikTok videos. They really play into the Laura is abusive, controlling, and narcissistic title by having Laura degrade and embarrass Nerali in many of their videos. In her most recent videos regarding going back to a relationship, Nerali tells her followers, if you're in love with a narcissist, stay. If you love someone who gives you the world, stay. Yeah, there might be bumps in the road, but if they come around and they love you, they give them another chance. Imagine the type of harm that could cause their more ignorant viewers who might believe that their fake content is real and that their relationship might be something to aspire to. Because of their content and the way they act on TikTok lives, followers often debate whether or not their son is safe at home or if their behavior is overflowing into their home life when the cameras are no longer filming. True followers have conspiracies that prove that Laura is an abuser and that Nerali is a victim. Not to mention that Laura and Nerali play into the dumb and in love image, where they're willing to neglect or abuse their child in front of the world in an effort to get more engagement or degrade themselves. And I do want to point out, as someone who has dated someone that has been emotionally manipulative and has narcissistic traits, if I was 18, 19, 20 watching these things, I probably would have stayed in that relationship a lot longer, just because other people are doing it and look at them, they're successful, they're in love, they're making it through all this drama. And I would hate for people who are at that age or who are in that state to be stuck in something that's unsafe or harmful for their mental health just because the people are putting on an act. For another note, Laura has been covering her face for about 9 months so far, wearing a ski mask in any of the videos that she would show her face in, or just having the camera face the other way. And they're doing it in an effort to tease the viewers that want to see what her face looks like. Bella has talked about it in her expositions about the Najms, saying that Laura has gotten a few face tattoos and that there might be a name tattoo of Nerali's name. But just to add to what their current shtick is, Laura is teasing a face reveal at some point where viewers who are fans of them will be able to see Laura's new face, however it has changed. Despite the fact that Laura is an aspiring rapper, most of their content isn't music-based. But I did want to take a minute to talk about the content that is. The first video featured on the Najm channel is a freestyle rap done by Laura. In May of 2021, Laura releases her song Broken, which is supposed to be a diss track. Not sure to who though. In that song, she admits to being in love with Michaela while dating Nerali. Michaela releases a song back a month later and discusses her relationship with Laura. In November of 2021, Laura releases Letter to Nerali, which is a love song to Nerali. And in October 2022, Nerali and Laura released diss tracks to each other. I do talk about Nerali's diss track in my other video, and they use it a lot for their promotion videos on TikTok. Almost all of the videos that Nerali has on her TikTok video use the diss track as a background song. In regards to Laura's music, I hadn't noticed this the first couple listen-throughs, but in the freestyle that she has as her first video, she uses the N-word, and I know that her identity ethnically is Arabic, and so there really is no reason for her to use those words. She also has been seen getting real close to using it, but she hasn't used it in her videos. I think that behind the scenes, Laura is likely to use that word a lot, just towards people in general, and that could also be problematic, but I did want to point that out.
We're not no fake, phony YouTubers who just gonna sit here and fake a smile and fake stuff for views. Like, no.
Oh, y'all talking about our videos are fake? It's all for clout. Yeah, it is for clout. Yeah, it is fake. What are y'all gonna do? We laugh on the way to the bank. That was.
Honestly, I might have lost a lot of brain cells watching their videos for this deep dive. Would you be able to like, comment, and subscribe so that all of my brain rot was actually kind of worth it? I need a nap. Bye!